Good morning. It's time for our mental math for today. We are going to be doing some more work with equal groups, which we started yesterday, and arrays. Most of the lessons this week are going to have to do with arrays and equal groups because those are the starting point of us learning how to do multiplication or times tables. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got some addition and subtraction facts we're going to do, very similar to yesterday. So 8 plus 7. No fingers, use those brains, use your strategies, your helper facts. You can use some double facts here. 8 plus 7 equals 15. I can think 7 plus 7 is 14. Add one more to get 15. 9 plus 8. Use those double facts to help you. 9 plus 8 or 10 plus 8 minus 1. The sum of 9 and 8 is going to give us 17. And we have 9 plus 7. So if I know 9 plus 8 is 17, all I have to do is go one less, and I'm going to get 16. Excellent. Level 2. These are a little tougher than yesterday. All right, so level 2, 5 plus 9. I like to use tens whenever I have a 9 and then just take one away because tens are really easy to add to. So if I think about 5 plus 10 equals 15 minus 1 to get our answer, 14. All right, we have 5 plus 8. If I know 5 plus 9 equals 14 and 5 plus 8 is just one less, I can use that other fact to help me come up with the answer to this one. 5 plus 8 equals 13. And 7 plus 8. Here's where those double facts are going to help. I can do 7 plus 7 and add one more, 8 plus 8 and take one away. So 7 plus 8 is going to give us a sum of 15. Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and go to level 3. And we have some subtraction, 13 minus 7. So what would I add to 7 to get 13? Think about those related facts, those fact families and fact triangles. 7 plus what is going to give us 13? Well, 7 plus 7 gives me 14, and 13 is one less, so our answer is 6. And then we have 14 minus 9. So 9 plus what is going to give me 14? I like to think of 14 minus 10. It's a really easy one to work with. And then I would just have to add one more to my answer. 14 minus 9 is going to give me a difference of 5. And our last one, 15 minus 7. 7 plus what equals 15? Well, I know 14 minus 7 is 7 because of that double fact. So then 15 minus 7 would be one more with the answer of 8. Fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our math message for today. Yesterday, we were talking about making equal groups, and we practiced drawing equal groups, coming up with number models to go along with them. So I want for you to imagine that you have 12 desks, and you have to put these 12 desks in rows with the same number of desks in each row. So there's 12 desks altogether. No more than 12, not 10, not 14, there's 12. And you have to put those 12 desks into equal rows as if you're setting them up in a classroom. So I want for you to either use a whiteboard or a blank piece of paper, and I want for you to pause the video and come up with 2 ways, at least 2 ways, right, to show me how you would line up 12 desks in the same in rows with the same number of desks in each row, which means I can't have 8 in one, 4 in the other. It has to be equal groups. So you're going to go ahead and pause, and then when you're done, you can unpause, and I will show you some of the ones that I came up with. All right, well, welcome back. Let's take a look. I asked for you to come up with 2 ways to make 12 desks in rows, and here is one of the ways we can do. We can say 1, 2, 3, and we can move 4, 5. They do fit into their little spots, which is nice and all lined up nice and neat. All right, so that's 6. And then I'm going to do 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to do 10, 11, 12. So here's one way that we could set up 12 desks with the same amount of desks in each row. Right? This desk has 4 rows, or 3 in each row for those desks. That's one way we can do it. Right? Another way that we can do it is we can do 1, 2, 3. I apologize for how long it takes me to move these. 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do that right underneath it. I wish we could just duplicate, but another row of 6 to make 12. So here's 2 ways that you could have done. You also could have done 1 straight row of 12 or 12 rows of 1. You also could have done this array, and if we turned it, you would have 3 rows of 4, and we have this array, and if you turned it, you would have 6 rows of 2. No matter how you fix it, if you use the 12 desks that they gave you and you put them into equal rows, this is some of the ideas that you could come up with. Right? As well as, like I said, you could do 12 across, you can do 12 up and down. That typically takes a lot longer. And then you could flip this one so you had 6 rows of 2, and you could flip this one so you had 3 rows of 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to, in our next video, work on coming up with number models and using those equal groups and arrays to help us do it.